Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Creative Archer from Dimension, and in this particular video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a bevel text effect on Photoshop. It's very simple to do, so let's just jump into it. So one key thing to take note of is that when you want to work on bevel text effect, you need to use serif fonts. If you want to learn about fonts, you can click on the description under this video to see a video on font, or you wait until the end to show up. So a serif font usually works better when you're using a bevel text effect. So I'm going to pick a serif font from the list of fonts I want to use. So I'm using Playfair. Playfair display, and I'm going to use the extra bold. I'm going to set my font color to white. Alright, play, and bring it up like this. So this is the serif font. The name of this font is Playfair display. It's a Google font, you can get it online. And the first thing you need to do is to define what kind of bevel text. Sometimes we call it metallic text effect. Sometimes we call it sharp text effect. It depends on what you want to call it. So you see the same thing. Now the first thing we'll do is to add a gradient. So double click on the layer, go to your blending options, go to gradient overlay, then click on your gradient here. And you will see this black and white gradient. Click on it and then click OK. And the first thing you want to do is click on this again, click on this black and go beside it and click it to create another black. Then click on this white, go beside it and click and bring it to this side. So we are trying to form a gradient in between. So we have this, so I'm going to move this one to this side and I'll move this one to this side. So click on this white and again, click beside it and you form another one. Click on the black, click beside it to form another one. Click on the white, click on the white and click beside it to form another white. Click on the black, click beside it as you go like that, then click OK. Now what you now do is to reduce the opacity a little bit, like 77%, and then increase the scale. I can choose to bend the angle of the gradient to something like this so that it looks very nice. Now the next thing to do is to go to our bevel and emboss. Now these were the previous ones that we had before, so what we're going to do is to change this highlight mode and opacity. But there's something I also want to teach you. So if you see this bevel and emboss, every single one of them is inside the box. So there's the structure, there's the shading, and the structure and the shading. So we are going to first start with the shading first. So the shading, I'm going to click here, set it to a dark color, like a slightly dark color, like this ash. Then click OK and go to this part. I can go to the top white, then click OK. Now I can increase the size. Let me darken this color a little bit so that it looks real. Or I should make it whiter so that it looks very real. Click OK. Now if I increase this like this and then increase the depth, you're going to see that the text is looking sharp and popped out. And then I can go to the contour and decrease the range a little bit, range to about 83, and then click OK. Now you may be thinking if maybe we are done, but we are not done yet. So duplicate this text, turn off this one that you just duplicated, and go to the top, the first one, right click and convert it to a smart object, then double click on it and then go to the bevel and option emboss again, click on it and pick a darker color. Now click OK and then go down a little bit and then click OK. and increase the size. I can change the screen to like normal. I change this one to multiply and reduce the opacity a little bit. So I can increase the size if I want to. Increase the depth. I think I should use a lighter, a very lighter color, very light color. Then change this blend mode to screen. Yeah. Then if I increase this size, it's going to tell us that this particular thing you're adding is going up and it's getting bigger. So that's why I'm going to leave it. Then increase the depth. And then I can add some other effects like inner shadow, for instance, and change the inner shadow color to black. And then increase the size inside and the opacity so it looks real and sharp. Then I can add a little bit of noise if I want to. Yeah, and then click OK. Now you see this, we already have this sharp metallic text effect on Photoshop. So this is how you can do it. There are many different processes. Everybody has their processes, but for me, sometimes I use this particular hairstyle. Sometimes I use another one, but this one is like the most common one that you can use. Sometimes you can use a gradient image and clip into the text. Maybe some other video we are going to talk about that. So if you watch up to this point, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and I'm going to catch you guys in the very next one.